Hello, everybody, and welcome to the very first episode of Thoughtful Fridays. I am your host, Blue Ink, and in this little series, I just talk about just about anything, namely Thomas, My Little Pony, trains, maybe Super Mario Brothers, or anything in general. Just, things I've been thinking of during the week. And normally I would have Sunset and Starlight join me, but Starlight's been tired from working at the School of Friendship, considering she is the principal now. So I told her, just go home and get some rest. And Sunset, she had to go back to her world and help Rarity out with a pageant. So that's why she's not here. But that's okay. This is a great way for me to just, use up all the unused footage, including of, this troublesome truck from the All Engines Go diecast line. And a little story to tell you guys is, ever since I heard about this troublesome truck, I've been wanting to get it. But it never really came out into my area, nor any stores around Ontario. Yeah, I know. Shocking. Can you believe it? It's really a shocking thing. But no, summer of last year, I finally saw the troublesome truck in a damaged box at the Huntsville Walmart. So I thought, you know what? I might as well just get it. There is one thing I want to discuss before I get into the main topic of today's video, and that is in regards to my Patreon and art commissions. One thing I didn't mention in my video is, it's your choice if you want to check out Patreon or if you want to check out the prices for the art commissions, okay? I'm not trying to force anyone into checking those out, okay? It is your choice. I'm just also pointing out that certain projects like artworks or full-length videos like the upcoming Lindsay Train Show 2024 video will be released exclusively on Patreon for either a week or a month, depending on which one it is, before they officially become released. If you do wish to see them before everybody else, then yeah, you can check them out if you want to. But if you don't mind waiting, then you know what? That's okay. Again, I'm not trying to pressure you into, checking them out. It is your choice, okay? I just want to say that. It is your choice. Okay, now that I've said that, let's get into this Thoughtful Friday video. As you can see on the screen right now, I'm actually showing off my unboxing or unbagging of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. This includes, I believe these are quarter century Stampede cards, and rest assured, Roxin 34, no, I have not found your Winged Dragon of Ra. I didn't get any Egyptian god cards out of this bundle, but you know what? It's still a pretty cool little set, so I can't really complain. It is pretty dang awesome. Yeah. As for collecting Yu-Gi-Oh cards going forward, I think generally I'm just going to, once again, stop. With the exceptions of buying those bundles from Dollarama or Giant Tiger, or if there's any kind of packs that are coming out with, classic style of cards. Much like the classic Duel Monsters era or, GX or 5Ds. I always like those ones. The later ones, I'm not a huge fan of, especially Pendulum Monsters. They're not really my thing. However, I have been made aware of a series of fan cards known as the Final Saga cards. And these ones look like pretty much the anime style cards from, the English dub of the animes. And I would personally love to get my hands on a lot of those. But they are expensive, and yeah, at this time, given it's winter, I really don't want the delivery guys getting, stuck in the driveway. So I'm going to hold off on those until spring, maybe summer. We'll see. We'll see. And now for my thoughts on pretty much the 2026 diecast Thomas range, the 2026 motorized Thomas range, And of course, my thoughts on that little clip that was shown of the new 2026 Thomas. Let's start off with the motorized engine, shall we? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, they look weird at times. James in particular has a huge front end, mainly for his buffers. So yeah, it looks a little weird, but I do like the fact that they're giving him the additional wheels. Same with Gordon. And from what I saw, Nia's also getting the same thing. It is quite an interesting little line. And the faces, yeah, they're quite interesting, really, but given what we got originally with All Engines Go, I think they're a huge step up, to be perfectly honest. So, yeah, the motorized ones, they're good. They're decent enough. As for the diecast ranges, yeah, they're pretty good. I'll admit that when I saw the packaging, I was stunned, especially with Toby and Percy, and I believe Rosie also kind of took me by surprise, but, it's just a case of, getting used to it over time. Plus, I think, the faces will look better as time goes on, especially when they start working on, future packagings for these engines. But overall, yeah, I do like the look of the diecast range. Quite surprised they're going back to the round magnets. But, I can't complain considering I always loved the wooden railway. And unlike the 2024 to 2026 take and play ranges, I would say that, yeah, these ones definitely suit the round magnets better than the take and place did. So, yeah, they're okay. Though I want to hold off on any personal thoughts on them until, I actually get them in my hands and, I can actually look at them with you guys. But only time will tell for sure. As for that 7-second clip of Thomas puffing along down the tracks, I can't tell you just how happy I was to basically see Thomas in that style. He just looks good. I mean, yeah, he's got the bouncing that the Big World Big Adventures era had, but it's okay. Plus, I love all the details that they included on that Thomas. It just looks so good. So, for a small little snippet of what we're getting with the new TV show, I will definitely say I like it. Although I want to hold off on any reservations on the show itself until we get an official trailer or start seeing the very first episodes of the show. So, yeah, only time will tell for sure. The last thing I want to talk about in this video is, of course, the surprise reveal of the brand new Super Mario Galaxy trailer. Yes, I did see it. I actually saw it on my break. I believe it was Sunday. Yeah, it was Sunday because that's when the trailer was revealed. Quite a surprising day to be releasing a trailer for the upcoming movie. But overall, I do like it. I was definitely surprised to see Birdo, and I would have been surprised by Yoshi had I not seen the end credit scene. And I only saw it most recently when I got to watch the DVD variant of the Super Mario Bros. Movie. So yeah, this is going to be one heck of a great movie, personally, from my perspective. I just can't wait to see it. And to think it's coming out on April the 1st, you'd think it's almost an April Fool's joke in advance, but no, I think it's going to be fine. And I'm personally going to be among the first people at the theater to watch the Super Mario Galaxy movie. So yeah, Nintendo, Illumination, great work from what I can see so far. And I can't wait to see this movie. And that's going to pretty much wrap up our very first Thoughtful Friday video. Next week, hopefully, I should have Sunset and Starlight with me. Hopefully, if they're not too busy. Oh, and that's Spooky, by the way. You know, the little kitty cat who keeps knocking Starlight over. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this little video, and of course, looking at some of the clips that were shown in this video. I did also show off a clip where I played the Talking Diesel from the All Engines Go motorized line. If you want to hear the full voice lines, just let me know, and I will post that video. Otherwise, I'll probably just get rid of it. Again, for the 2026 show, I'm going to remain optimistic and hopeful, and reserve any judgments until the show finally comes out. And the same thing applies to the Super Mario Galaxy movie. And again, if you wish to check out my Patreon for full artworks and videos in advance, that is your choice. Okay? Alright. So yeah, that's about it for this video. I'm going to get on to uploading it and get on to the next project. So until next time, my friends, I'm Blue Ink. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all with the next video.